Hello guys, Softoni here, welcome to another video lesson, and in this tutorial we're going to create this trendy and awesome looking animation so you can use it in your promos, intros, slideshows, YouTube videos and so many more. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button and also turn on the bell icon so you will always be notified whenever I post a new clip. Okay, so let's see what we will create today. Alright, here we are in After Effects, and first of all, like always, we will create a new composition. Hit Ctrl+N on your keyboard or go to this little icon here to create a new comp. We will rename it Transition 01, and for width and height we will do 4K comp, frame rate 30 frames per second, duration it's up to you, but I will leave it to maybe around 10 seconds. Hit OK, and our first step is to create a new solid layer. Go right click here in our timeline and then new to create a new solid layer. We will rename it Matte 01, also 4K solid. Make if you want you can hit also make comp size, hit OK, and our first step is to add first effect named polar coordinates. Go here in effects and preset and type not so well known this polar coordinates effect, and it's time to make a few adjustments here in our effect. Go to around maybe 2 seconds, and for this type of conversion, instead of polar to rect, hit rect to polar. Okay, our next step is to open up this here title and action save, turn it on, and also click on this Matte 01 layer, hold shift and upper arrow key on your keyboard and move it up like so. Really cool. It doesn't have to be really centered, but it's okay, it's looking okay for me. Alright, now it's time to animate this interpolation. Go to around 2 seconds, hit our first keyframe, hit on this stopwatch and go to around 0 frames and type 100 here. Now we have a basic animation like so. Hit W to show all of our keyframes, hold shift and then P on your keyboard. Also to see position parameter, go to around 2 seconds, set up our first keyframe and then move like so on this Y parameter. Now when we hit 0 we have animation like so. Also grab all those 4 keyframes, hit F9 on your keyboard, go to graph editor and draw a curve like so. If you can't see a curve like this, go right click and then hit this edit speed graph. Okay, also what we can do is to add a little bit scale. Also hold shift on your keyboard and then hit S to show scale parameter. Go like here, set up our first keyframe and go to around maybe 125 and go to around 0 frames and type 70. Also grab those 2 keyframes, hit F9 like before and draw the same curve like before. Now when we hit 0 we have this really cool and awesome animation. Also what we can do is to readjust this matte a bit more. Go hit this Matte 01, go to around second position keyframe and drag this Matte 01 solid layer up a little bit so the bottom part is somewhere around the center of our composition. Okay, now it's time to pre-compose this Matte 01 layer. Hit here and then right click and choose pre-compose. Make sure to move all attributes into the new composition, and we will call this one upper matte like so. Hit OK, and now it's time to drag and drop our media into our timeline. I already have my media from pexels.com, but of course you will choose your own media. This is 4K video, and for this track matte we will do alpha matte. If you can't find track mattes, hit this expand or collapse layer to show this those track mattes here. Now when we hit 0, we have something like this. Okay, now it's time to grab those two layers here in our final composition and hit Ctrl+D or go edit and then duplicate. And for this upper mate, hit R for rotation and type 180. Now when we hit 0, we have this really awesome trendy animation. As you can see, this is looking really cool even for now, but what we can do next is to also pre-compose all of those 4 layers. Grab all those 4 layers, right click and then pre-compose, and we will rename it. You can of course choose your own name. I will type part 01 for now, random text, okay. Ctrl+D to duplicate or edit and then duplicate like so. Go to around first frame here in our finals, around here like so. And for this bottom layer, we will find here Triton effect, drag and drop in our timeline, and for this midtones choose maybe red colors for this tutorial. Now when we hit 0, we have this really cool and awesome animation. Alright guys, that was easy tutorial for today. Hope you learned something new. If you like this video, please like, comments and subscribe. Also take a look on my profile for even more great tutorials. Take a look on my channel. Hit that also subscribe button and turn the bell icon so you will always be notified whenever I post a new clip. And until next time, stay creative and bye bye.